Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Florence, where we have thrown the Pope out of Italy while we're going for our Prince of Egypt achievement. We are trying to take over Egypt, well, the Egyptian parts of the Mamluks, to then form Egypt as soon as we have Egyptian culture for the achievement. Meanwhile, we're just expanding in Europe and in Africa, sort of alternately so aggressive expansion can tick down. The Pope was a bit of annoying from the beginning of the game because they rivaled us immediately, so we kind of had to take their land. They asked us to release Roma. They asked nicely, but I kind of didn't want to do it. So even though we beat the Pope up, we're still at a point where we're losing tons of papal influence because we're occupying Rome. Apparently Catholics don't like that. Rome respawned up here in Koblenz and is currently being warred against by Nassau, Cleves and Frankfurt. Are you defended by anybody? Nassau, are you at war with anybody else? Münster. Let's see what happens to the Pope up there. Maybe they need to relocate once again to another holy site. Meanwhile, we have more of Italy, which is good. I like it. I'm gonna build this temple in Tunis for more money. And what about workshops? There's a good workshop in Umbria to be built. Good. Actually, pretty good barracks in Lucca, which I'm also gonna build. And marketplace, no. So since we took all that papal Statian land, we now have, well, Europeans are currently unhappy, especially Catholics are currently kind of unhappy with us over here, close to the border of a coalition, and these two people, Savoy, it's one person, Savoy, and there was somebody else, I think Mantua, yeah, are above 60% though, so they could even join a coalition if they wanted to. So next expansion has to be down here again, although there's still some residual aggressive expansion around here too. So we're gonna peace for a bit until people know that we're not a threat anymore, and then, well, we're gonna attack, obviously. Just like that. Let's take another Diplo technology, please. No, we're actually ahead of time in Diplo technology, so only admin is slacking behind. And we're gonna get there soon. Unfortunately, we can't focus on it at the moment, but what can you do? I think I'm gonna elect a admin advisor sooner rather than later. Advisor, ruler. But I'm not quite sure when that's gonna be, because I kind of like that our ruler currently has minus 5% idea cost. And I kind of want to use that for our next idea group. On the other hand, start to re-elect your ruler after the after 2 seasons, 2 re-elections, you will be at 6 skill in one of the categories. Ours is in diplomatic. So if we now re-elect him, he will get 1 additional skill in military admin, but no longer diplomatic. So you're sort of losing out if you re-elect them too often. Yeah, let's grab that last claim here. Go back. Quests, any conversion quest? Yes, convert. That's what I was looking for. I know how useful it is to do all the Catholic conversion right now, because we might just switch to some sort of Protestant faith later on. But converting away from Sunni is going to be helpful in the meantime. Sunni is very hard to convert away from. And if that's done, then we should be easier picking up another, should have an easier time picking up another religion. Austria cancels the right to military access. Oh, we still have military access here, I think. We don't need that anymore. Let's cancel this. How's your war going, Aragon? You're losing to the Mamluks, no less. How about we start fabricating on you? I want stuff from Naples, not necessarily stuff from Aragon, but since Naples is the junior partner, I cannot build a spy network on them, right? Right. So I have to do it on Aragon and then just get claims on Naples. I'm not sure, and I don't know if that would tell me if there's a quest that was kept getting keep Aragon out of Italy. I'm not sure if that's a thing we can just, that gives you claims to. I want to claim on one of these things. How is your development? Let's take 16 development one. Sounds pretty good, even if it's just grain. And another Berber province, which I hate. I might just release a vassal down here. Like maybe Kabul, what's its face? Yeah, could lose Annaba to them, but just Annaba, which is like a 5 development province, so that's not too much of a core to lose. So if we fully take them, we could just re-release them, or we could just, you know, vassalize them in the war, which would also be good. How's our conversion going? Can we do anything to speed it up? I don't think we can. Well, we could take a missionary advisor, but then we lose the national unrest guy. And since we have separatists coming in, I kind of like having an unrest reduction. So that's going to be fine. Do we want another state? No. Lazio Campania with 28 is a pretty good state to have. I do want to take that admin tech on the other hand, though. But this includes Roma, and Roma is a very, very good province. I'm unsure. I think I've already taken the admin power from the clergy I have. This doesn't change anything. 86 and 86. Okay. Could send an emissary to the Pope, but the Pope hates me anyway, so meh. And I mean, the Pope actually doesn't hate me. I think, well, they're dying. They're actually not dying. They're winning their war. How's that happening? Ish. They don't hate me, but since we have this occupation of Rome thing, we get minus 10 papal influence, so the Pope is never going to do anything for us while we control Rome. I don't know if that decays at some point. Let's just check the country modifiers here. There is no expiration date, no. It's just gonna keep on being that way. Do I want to accept Tunisian culture? I actually do want. That should speed up my stuff by a ton. Yeah, much faster conversion now because we no longer have the -2 from non-accepted culture. That's very good. Gold is the sign of the nobility. Gain loyalty on the burghers, lose it on the nobility, or gain stability. No, oh, definitely the stability. Stability is so expensive for us. We definitely want to take it wherever we can. Otherwise. So people, please keep losing that aggressive expansion. Maybe I should improve with somebody like Tlemkin here. Or maybe the Mamluks. The Mamluks didn't take any aggressive expansion from us yet, so maybe that's not necessary. But Tlemkin here, allied to Tripoli. Where's these guys? Let's improve with you for now. Oh, I don't have diplomat. Never mind. I always have free diplomats when I don't need them. And I never have free diplomats when I need them. Oh well. What are you doing? Can I build more troops here? I can. I don't have tons of manpower, so I actually probably want thingamabobs. Mercenaries. Do I have the money? I do have the money. We're swimming in money right now. Let's build 3 mercenaries. Yes, it's going to tank our professionalism a bit, but it will also... it will just do that once. So that's fine. I did not actually want to stop the drilling. I just want to send everybody there. But it's going to be okay. Like that. Redrill, please. And I have no idea if this... I mean, I know mercenaries don't get drilled. But the professionalism you gain from drilling depends on the amount, the percentage of your force limit that is being drilled. And I don't know if mercenaries count for that. So if I have my mercenaries in the stack that's drilling, do I get the full professionalism bonus or not? I don't know. Naples actually likes me for some reason. Oh, we improved relations. Yeah, we declined to make Rome an independent state. Boo-hoo. Fabricate a claim. Where does it have the calling cost text? that just confused me. You have a giant province. Oh, you're the capital of Napoli. That's gonna make you probably more expensive to take in the war. Then again, you're very interesting, and you're the, yes, center of trade. I do want you. I do want you. So let's take that claim. Yes, yes. If we ever fight the chance to fight Aragon. I think currently they're still stronger than we are. Military, whoops, not naval. Armies, rivals. Aragon has 23,000 troops. We have 21,000. And they have Napoli as their vassal. Did the Iberian wedding just not fire, or is it? Am I just mistaken in my timeline and it shouldn't have fired yet? I mean, I would love for Aragon to stay independent, so I can take their stuff. I definitely don't like the idea of fighting Castile, Aragon, and Naples when I take the Naples stuff. So now I have to convert Bigerte for the quest, and then we get another +1% missionary strength from the quest. Excellent. I should probably embargo Venice as soon as I have a diplomat, just so we get more power protection. Who am I building on here? In Kabylia. Give me a claim. Oh, I can't yet because I already have one. Fine, wait for 25, take that other claim. And, oh, I can actually claim all the things because I still have the ability to claim through claims, but this is just a 3 development province, I don't care. It's just a tiny bit of diplomatic points that it costs. Ottomans declaring war on Hungary. How's the Ottoman doing? Yeah, you're not looking bad, Ottoman. Poor Avaria. Did you guys take the Union, actually? Apparently you didn't. Also very interesting. Military access from Genoa, sure. Come on through. Well, Genoa isn't at war. Well, you are my ally. But you have very juicy land. Ah, we can't take more land up there right now. That's sad. I am very interested in just eating Genoa, take the very juicy trade land over there. Especially Genoa itself. Paper province with a coastal center of trade. It's just so good. Here you are, fabricate that claim on something I won't even try to pronounce. Come home. And embargo the Venetians. Gain some power protection, help me with the trade here. Just all around good. And now I want to do what? It's dropping down. Do I want to fabricate on Genoa? Currently they're my allies, so I would have a 5-year truce anyway. I don't think it's time for that just yet. Could go back on Milan. Yeah, let's grab that claim again, just so we have it. Build spy network. Confirm. Still very high on military power and probably way away from that technology. Or we can finally take that admin tech, and I will. And I am pretty sure I'm going to take a military idea group here. I would love an admin idea group, but we don't have the admin. We've already taken a diplomatic one, so we're going to take military. And military probably is offensive. For the shock, the fire, the siege ability, the discipline, and I guess the morale speed, morale recovery speed. The Unified Army Command could be interesting in edge cases. Alternative is, as always, defensive, which gives us what? 4 defense, unit corruption? No, that's espionage, never mind. Where is... Do you not have a combo down there? War exhaustion reduction, 40 defense, meh. So this is basically only morale of armies, and then... meh. Basically only morale of armies, which is great, don't get me wrong, but the rest, meh. And this is infantry combat ability, which is nice, and then Artillery compatibility, discipline, that's sort of for later. I like tech quality later on. And the ship stuff, I don't really care. Plutocratic. You rarely get the chance to go plutocratic because that's only for republics. What does that do? Morale of armies, okay. National unrest reduction, okay. It's very nice. Merchant is not bad. Goods produced, caravan power, manpower recovery speed, and institution spread and burger loyalty. Considering it's a military idea, it does very little for our military. It just gives us morale of armies. And the rest is good, sort of monetarily. And the unrest reduction is nice. But I don't really see it. Do you have great combinations? I just need to check out plutocratic because I never get to take it. You have basically nothing. Improve relations plus 25% with diplomatic ideas. Diplo annex cost reduction with our influence ideas, which is nice. That's about it. So if we go full vassals and then annexing vassals, we could go for this. It doesn't help us fight though. This would be really, oh, it does a tiny bit. It's really a military idea that mostly helps us in our economy, and especially in our monarch point economy. That's interesting. Do we need strong armies? We need strong armies to fight the Mamluks, and that's it. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't need to fight any other big powers. We kind of do need to fight Aragon, maybe. Maybe this is our second military group that we take, because we're not going to currently annex anybody. There's nothing really in here that requires this to be taken early, except for the annexation thing, which is not even an idea, but a policy. So let's go offensive as always. Grab offensive, put some military points in there, while we still have our ruler, making it cheaper. Get our third idea group here. Less interest per annum. Hopefully we won't have to take any loans, but if we do, they're going to be cheaper. How's devastation doing here? Should be done, right? Yeah. No more devastation. Let's turn off this fort. Are you in hills by any chance? Was Rome built on hills? I don't know. But apparently it's farmlands. Yeah. Tradition. So few things that actually modify your tradition gain. A tiny bit from power projection, which we love to have, but I would like to gain more tradition so I can keep my rulers longer. There's another claim we can take, so let's take, I think, Abruzzi here. Abruzzi, whatever. Claim this. And you're building in Milan, that's fine. Aggressive expansion watch. How much is it decaying by? Just 2.8 yearly. Why is that so low? I'm gonna lose 10 prestige. Why are we only losing 2.8 aggressive expansion yearly? We should have good modifiers for that. Oh well. Is that different for different people? Do you lose more maybe or less? Aggressive expansion, 2.7 yearly. Venice, 2.7 yearly. No, it's the same for everybody, right? Oh no, they use 3.0 yearly. No, that's again 2.7. No, it's something completely different. Aggressive expansion, 2.7, yeah. Why is it so low? We have the improved relations thing. Can I check that in the country modifier list, maybe? If I check for improved relations, plus 38%. Wait, what? From Prestige and from Sergio Tirani, whoever that is. But don't we have plus improved relations from this? Or am I just making that up? I am just making that up. Never mind. That's in diplomatic ideas, right? There it is. Improved relations, plus 25%. We don't actually have that. Okay, that makes sense now. We just have the reduced gain. We do not have the reduction. Sure, Togot, you fight your war against Castile. I'm sure you're gonna do well. I'm sure you're gonna be great, just peachy. So he's kind of old now, I think. 61. And it will be a while before we can take the next idea to make use of this. Although we could probably take one more in his reign. I think I'm gonna go for a new guy, for an admin guy, because we're so low on admin right now. Could go for a military guy because we want to do a military idea group. How far behind are we on admin tech? We're actually not behind on admin tech, and we have most of our stuff cored. Could be okay to go for military, especially since I also want military tech. Yep, let's get a military candidate here. We get, oh, I just complained about not having bonuses to Republican tradition, but this guy gives us plus 0.05 Republican tradition every month. Year? Every year. Clergy no longer as influential, burghers still taking up, so we have to be watchful of that. Just make sure the clergy are still happy. Keep not finding that button. Clergy are still loyal, but close to no longer being loyal. We need that for the, you know, down here. The conversion, the religious conversion. That's why we need the clergy to be happy or to be loyal. Might just give something else to the clergy if it was stated. Could give like Ancona to the clergy. No, it belongs to the burghers right now. Could give Rome to them. I cannot because it's not a core, because I have not turned this into a core, which I can do now. Your estate. I can't core Eura yet because I don't have the admin, but soon. And then I might just give it to the clergy. So they're happy. So they stay happy, and so that we reduce the unrest here even further. And maybe avoid those papal separatists. 3.6. You're right. Actually, these guys are more scary in Annaba and Sfax. How many state slots do I have left over? Still 3 more state slots. I could make either this or this estate. What's the more interesting state? 589 or 379. 373. So 589 is much better. So you are gonna become a state. You're even gonna become court, sure. Through Berber traditions. Blah. And give you to the clergy to help out a bit with those rebellion chances, although these Tunisian separatists probably still gonna rise. Which in turn is gonna mean we have to turn on the fort and then bring our troops down there if this actually becomes scary. Still need some more admin. Disasters, they're fine. Yes, that's the rebels in Tunis. Do I move my troops down there now? I think I do. Just to be sure. Please stop drilling and take the boat. Yeah, there's the rebels already, and I don't have the fort on yet, but luckily they spawn next to the fort. That said, now I don't want you to transfer to there, just transfer to Bijerte. I'm unsure whether this is now going to prevent them from doing anything bad to the territory. Like spreading separatism. Feel like they got 2 ticks in one. Probably didn't. But it felt like they went from 80% to 100% in one go. Reduce that. And you're building on Aragon. How are my claims here? Ooh, I've got a lot of claims. Guess I might as well build claims on Jared here. Not that you have interesting land. Are you Berbers? Yeah, increased scoring cost. 50%. God, I hate Berber traditions. Do you all have that? Probably, right? Because it's all from the Barbary coast here. Yeah. Oh, fun. Fun. Let's just build on you. I think we're gonna have our subjects pay for that. Okay, the fort did prevent the negative effects. That's good. So we're gonna have enough time to move these guys in there. Do this. Tunis is dry lands, so I could just crunch in there. 2 maneuver to my 0 maneuver, so we would take a river crossing. So let's not do that. Also recover morale first, I guess. Aragon, 30, is that enough for the claim? It is. But I want the claim on you, right? Naples, cows, or fish. Doesn't really matter. So that's close enough in the monthly tick. And let's just go in there and crunch. Underhanded rogues in Milan. Converted these guys, got my missionary strength out of it. Very good. Let's take Tunis back so we can maybe convert it. If that's, yeah, that's the fastest one to do. And I like to do the fast ones first. So let's convert this. And get a new quest. So if our papal relations, no, not particularly interested. Not interested in any of these quests. I still want to make Roma a core. Currently can't though. Armies move back. Fort turn off. Save that money. I could now take this away from the clergy and give it to the merchant instead. We'll make them quite unhappy. Can I give you money already again? Mr. and Mrs. Clergy? I cannot. When can I give you money? In 88. I guess the burghers are gonna have to wait a bit. Lose admin power, yeah, that's bad. I don't like it. Triple building spy networks on me. Probably gonna move these troops back soon because I want that war down there. But I'd rather have them here for now so I can reduce that unrest as much as I can. Random wars happening there. Don't really mind. Disaster's still fine. Come here, my pretties. Ooh, minus 20% aggressive expansion impact for 10 years. That's interesting. How are we looking on the map mode? Still terrible in Europe. Quite okay down here. So I think as soon as these separatists over here are handled, we can move down there and do our next aggressive move. Nobility influence, burghers influence is down. Urbino no longer have a claim on Urbino. I'm gonna get that back eventually. Unless you would want to become my vassal. You want to be my vassal? You don't want to be my vassal. Blah blah, free advisor, military. Would like a military advisor. Ooh, I'm actually making money now. Who could that be? Fort defense, frost limit, none of you matter. You're not half price. So let's just go for force limit. Hope I don't forget that I don't have actual additional force limit. Gain a base tax, random loyalty swaps, lose 10 on the burghers, blah blah. Yeah, sure. And then I'm gonna give the burghers some province. Isn't the burghers were unhappy? No, the nobility actually wants some more land. That should be changed. Preferably something that has high autonomy, which I don't really have available right now. You're not court yet, so I can't give you away. I don't want to take any of this because then the clergy will be unhappy. Huh. So I would have to give you like this place. Fine, it's a strong military place. Your influence will be okay. Good. Good, good, good. Can I take stuff from you? I can, and I will. Give me those points. Does it mean I can also take stuff from you? It does. Except you're unhappy. For now you can have monopoly charters. So you're somewhat happy at least. Let's grab that idea. Land leader fire bonus, very nice. I still want you even more happy, but you have so much land already. Kind of scared of giving you more. I'll give you Tunis as soon as I can, but I currently cannot. Yes, Roma lacks a core. I'm working on the admin. Don't you see that? Don't you see it? Did I take a military guy? I think I took a military guy, right? Yeah. When can I refocus? In 95. It's probably going to be an admin guy then. These guys are all pretty old. Still like the unrest reduction right now. Although I would like a missionary guy. I cannot lie about that. Still no quests. Yeah, better to lose 100 Diplo power than to lose stability. Because stability costs like 170 admin. Super expensive. And... ooh, our guy died. Do we go with another military guy? Or do we go with an admin guy? How much more? Oh, we have tons of more military to do. Let's go with another military person. And let's hope he gets a good trade. He does not. Diplo rep reduction, not great. Getting close to being actually able to core this. It's so expensive. But, I mean, it's 28 development. I wish we had the coring cost reduction we had in our last campaign, but we really needed the aggressive expansion reduction this time around. Oh, I forgot to take a claim and now I got caught, but I think I can still take a claim. And that's obviously going to be this place. And then our diplomat can come home. You've done enough. You've done quite enough. There's our core finally. So I can give Roma to somebody. I meant to give it to the clergy, I think I said, right? So that I... yeah. Could take something else away from them while still keeping them happy. So Roma to the clergy. Now, can I take... I don't want to take Tunis just yet. I want to take it when it's done converting. Let's hope they still be happy. Got a diplomat. Free. That's not a thing you should ever have. Hey Mamluks, how about you like me a bit? Just so you know. I don't want anything from you. I mean, at some point I may just come and take your land, but right now, I want you to like me. 36. Any other interesting claims on Naples I can take? Ooh, everything. Why? Oh, because I have sea access. Bari. It's not bad. Napoli, I already have the claim on. Salerno, I can't take, right? What are the other things I can take claims on? Oh, because I have claims, neighboring claims. Right. Keep forgetting about that. Naples, not interesting enough. This place, no. Salento. No, let's take Bari here. And keep going. So how's that war looking? Are you... oh no, you peaced out. How scary are you, Aragon? Less scary than I am, but you have your friends. And you probably have boats, right? Navies. Aragon has more boats than I do. And a higher force limit too. Naval quality, ours is better, whatever this means. I have more naval morale and better tradition. So my boats are gonna fight a bit better, but they have more. Speaking of boats, let's build to the force limit. Always. And think about our wars. I think that's gonna be for the next episode though. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was not the most exciting of all episodes. We didn't really expand much. We're still waiting for this aggressive expansion to tune down here. And we are very close to aggressive expansion being gone down here. So our next war is definitely going to be in Africa in the next episode, as soon as I've dealt with these papal separatists, which are almost gone in Ancona. So thank you so much for watching, like the videos, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys next time.